There's many hidden things in the new music video for Trolls, but there's actually a huge mistake in it which could result in 6ix9ine being sent back to prison, or even then he may never be allowed to release new music again. This is definitely not a good situation for Tekashi 6ix9ine, but if you guys are a fan of the new song Trolls, leave a quick like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Now, with Tekashi 6ix9ine snitching in his court case and being let home free on house arrest, there was some new agreements that had been made with the court, and well, 6ix9ine is definitely not listening to those rules, as you guys can clearly tell in the music video for Trolls. Now, in the music video and the lyrics of the song Trolls, he said some things that actually could easily result in him going back to prison. As well as there's actually an exclusive clip from his Instagram live video that he did with Nicki Minaj just minutes before releasing the music video that I don't think a lot of people realized or even noticed. So make sure you guys watch this video all the way until the end, because this actually could have ruined his whole rap career and his freedom. Now, having Nicki Minaj in the music video for Trolls is actually like a huge kind of theory that's going on right now in the music world. A lot of people don't really know how this happened, and quite honest with you guys, neither do I. Now, with Tekashi 6ix9ine snitching in his court case and working with the feds, there was actually some new agreements that were made with him being able to go on house arrest. And some of these agreements were that he was no longer allowed to have a ton of people living with him in his safe house or even visiting his safe house. Keyword, visiting his safe house. Now, for his new music video for Trolls, Tekashi 6ix9ine actually allegedly had to reach out to the court and get a clearance letter signed so that Nicki Minaj can come to his safe house to record this new music video. Not only that, but allegedly, Nicki Minaj had to sign a contract to basically promise that she will not disclose where 6ix9ine lives and basically just won't tell anyone anything about where 6ix9ine lives so that nobody can come after him. It's actually a super serious thing that's going on right now. She also can't publicize where the safe house is, and also 6ix9ine is not allowed to be an internet troll anymore. As convenient as that sounds, as he just released a new song called Trolls, 6ix9ine is actually not allowed to be an internet troll anymore, as being an internet troll will bring in a lot of enemies on him, and well, 6ix9ine has practically already now broke 2 out of the 3 agreements, so this actually could result in him going back to prison again, and let me explain why. Now, with the biggest agreement that the feds made with 6ix9ine was to not be an internet troll anymore. That was actually one of the most important agreements that they made, because the courtroom and the police just wanted to make sure that 6ix9ine wouldn't run into any trouble when all of, the house arrest is gone and things like that. They want 6ix9ine to, have friends, be a good member of society. But you can't really do that if you're an internet troll. But as soon as 6ix9ine was granted access to his social media's accounts, what do you think he did? He went straight to internet trolling again. Once 6ix9ine was released, he hopped on Instagram Live, which by the way did break the all-time record with 2 million live viewers. And on the Instagram Live, 6ix9ine explained the real reason why he snitched, which everyone also was expecting, but he also started calling out other rappers in the music industry for snitching as well, just like he did in the brand new Instagram Live video that he did with Nicki Minaj. Now, in the live video that he did with Nicki Minaj, just minutes before the release of the music video for Trolls, he called out rappers like Meek Mill, Snoop Dogg, Suge Knight, all kinds of rappers for allegedly snitching in their past. But what 6ix9ine does not understand is why is 6ix9ine getting all of the hate for this? Why isn't Meek Mill getting called out for working with a snitch? Why isn't Snoop Dogg being called a snitch? There's a lot of things that 6ix9ine is angry about, and he's actually exposing a lot of rappers because of this new music video Trolls. He wants to use this music video as an opportunity to call out these rappers that had a lot of mean things to say about him, which honestly I can kind of agree with. Now, Tekashi 6ix9ine and Nicki Minaj wanted to use this new song Trolls to kind of just put, the thought of, 6ix9ine being a rat, nobody can work with him, behind everyone. Just because 6ix9ine snitched in his court case doesn't mean that you shouldn't work with him on a craft, as Nicki Minaj said. Nicki Minaj basically wanted to state that just because 6ix9ine is a snitch doesn't mean that he's a bad person, doesn't mean you shouldn't do business with him, and doesn't mean you shouldn't even just talk to him. 6ix9ine is still a person at the end of the day. He did what was best for him and his family, and not only that, but allegedly, a lot of rappers in the music industry have snitched. As I stated earlier, 6ix9ine did expose Meek Mill and Snoop Dogg for allegedly snitching in the past. Why that wasn't brought to the limelight, a lot of people are unaware. But 6ix9ine is making sure he does his part in letting everybody know that they have snitched in the past, and not so much stuff should be blamed on Tekashi 6ix9ine. Now, not only that, but 6ix9ine actually has been in trouble before by the law for doing stuff on house arrest. Make sure you continue on watching because this could result in 6ix9ine going back to prison. This is the real reason why. Now, all of this could result in 6ix9ine being forced back to prison. A lot of people are going to be thinking that the internet trolling will make 6ix9ine an even bigger target for trouble in the real world, and he would be much safer locked up. 6ix9ine has already done many things since being released to probably, make his image a little bit worse, as doing a lot of funny business in the Gooba music video, like having his own face changed into a cartoon rat type character, making songs with Meek Mill's ex-girlfriend, otherwise known as Nicki Minaj, sharing memes of him on stuff like that on Instagram, calling out tons of rappers that aren't getting as much clout as 6ix9ine. The list literally just goes on. And if he continues to do things like this, 6ix9ine will be returning back to prison. And it's just for the simple fact that the police and the court do not want to deal with any more stuff involving 6ix9ine, especially because 6ix9ine is kind of making all of this stuff worse every single day that he is on social media. Now, one of the big things that 6ix9ine did not take too seriously about the rules is just literally a couple weeks ago at the time of this recording, 6ix9ine actually posted a video clip of him outside on his balcony. Now, what 6ix9ine was probably thinking was that nobody would notice him just out on his balcony for a few seconds at his safe house. But funny enough, 6ix9ine was actually then caught lacking in his own safe house by a fan who recorded him from her own bedroom. Funny enough, I have no idea how this actually happened, probably one of the biggest coincidences of 2020. Now, I am about to share with you guys exactly where 6ix9ine's first safe house was, where he lived, and even proof of him living there. So, make sure you continue on watching. Now, if anybody knows anything about 6ix9ine, you would know that he loves New York. It's where he's from and all of that. So obviously, he had to get a safe house that was in New York. Now, this safe house in New York looks like a 2-story house inside of a suburb where 6ix9ine most likely thought he would never be found, as the average living age in this suburb is 48 years old. So there's a lot of, adults living there and not many kids. Now, well, if him standing on the balcony isn't enough evidence that he lived there, then there's also a bright orange Range Rover sitting right outside of the house in the driveway. So I mean, I don't know how much more proof you need that this was Tekashi 6ix9ine's first safe house where he actually recorded the music video for Gooba, but here are some more photos of 6ix9ine standing out on his balcony. I still can't myself believe the odds of him just trying to take a few Instagram photos, and then there's just a lucky fan chilling in her room, and then she looks out her window and sees Tekashi 6ix9ine taking pictures. I honestly just can't believe it. But with all of the hidden things that are in the music video for Trolls, in this video I just shared with you guys some of the most important things that you could know about this new music video for 6ix9ine and Nicki Minaj. A lot of people were counting out 6ix9ine. They were saying that he would not be able to return to music. He would not have another hit song again. What do you know? I think 6ix9ine Trolls featuring Nicki Minaj will be one of the biggest songs of the year 2020. I wonder if a lot of you guys do agree with me. If you do, make sure you comment down below saying you do agree with me that this new song 6ix9ine Trolls will be huge. If you do so, I'll show you guys some love in the comments. But anyways guys, I am going to be ending the video here. If you are a fan of 6ix9ine in this new song Trolls, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be sharing with you guys all news about 6ix9ine and the new song, so if you want to stay up to date, you have to subscribe to the channel. But anyways guys, it has been District Trending, and I'm out. Peace.